finally, the last thing I listened to for Christmas at 1646, the most expensive of the releases I've been through. I bought them as they came out, but I would say totally worth it, right? Totally worth it. I adored this. This was the best of the three, right? This was the most Christmassy of the three. I had nothing to do with Christmas in it whatsoever. This is essentially the New Adventures Seventh Doctor, which is a bit developed on from your season 24. But it's actually imagine a slightly more Machiavellian season 26. And so you got like the New Adventures crew: Bernie Sonnenfeld, War Ace, and Sherlock Holmes with Nicholas Briggs reprising his role as Sherlock Holmes. Absolutely brilliant, right? Why is this so Christmassy? I'll tell you exactly why it's so Christmassy. It's because it's exactly what the type of event TV you would expect to see at Christmas, right? If they made this, it will be this will get a 9 million overnight. Yes, because it's really good. That's the other thing. It's really, really, very, very, very good, and all the performances in it are very, very good. It's all very authentic to who all the characters are, right? Like there's Sylvester McCoy's Doctor and Sherlock Holmes. They're antagonistic to each other most of the way through it, right? But it does work. There's Edward Hardwicke as Watson. Is it who's it plays Watson now? What's his name? Richard Earl. Sorry, Edward Hardwicke. What was I saying? That was the guy from the TV. Richard Earl, right? Plays Watson. So it's again very authentic to both Doctor Who and Sherlock Holmes. A lot of this is narrated by Watson as if it was a Sherlock Holmes story. And again, Richard Earl is so freaking good at reading Sherlock Holmes. He's so freaking good at like narrating it there. They did a couple of books on tape with him. Let's have a quick look. See if I can find any. We'll do the oldest first. Fine. I don't remember being any of these ones, right? Fine. So the Speckled Band, that's the one. That's it. It's a little bit Nick Briggs, but mainly Richard Earl reading at 379. If you like Sherlock Holmes, this is really good, right? These are all really, really good. I really got to listen to Tangled Stain again. I haven't listened to that for a while. It's basically Holmes versus Dracula. Anyway, I digress. There's great interplay between Watson and Bernie Summerfield without ever being like patronizing. And again, it works. It's a lovely blend of steampunk magic / that's really science, right? Which I think is at the heart of Doctor Who. You have lots of like New Adventures things that you go to a few times, like the Library of St. John the Beheaded, which always has the most dangerous texts in history, right? You have a dastardly plan that to bring kingdom and empire to other planets. So you have Holmes and the Seventh Doctor unwittingly join up with each other. It's great that Holmes is like thrown completely for a loop. That he's not when he's like, when he does these deductions, but like he sees like these alien mud on the tip of his trousers, and he's like, I see you've been. And he's like, he knows it's alien, right? And he can't see, but he just can't get his head around it, right? So Holmes is often very off balance, right? But again, the whole thing just pulls together. It's such a big budget, frothy, fun production. Such a recommend. So Christmassy. Like for me, this was so insanely Christmassy. So that's been my listing I've had so far. What am I going to listen to next? Hang on, I've got. Did I start listening to something? Hang on, let me have a quick look. I think I started there. Spare parts I finished. We have. was it Higher Science? That's also quite Christmassy. But there, I'll also listen to what's it? What's the name one? It's in this range right here. Novel, not novel adaptations. It's original sin. I should give that a go. I haven't listened to that for ages. And theatre. Actually, there's a few I've listened to for a while. But where is it? Damaged Goods. Right, Damaged Goods. Again, 1646. A great Christmas era. This one I'm going to listen to this week sometime. But it's an adaptation of Rusty Davis's New Adventures novel. Really so Christmassy, right? So fantastic. Big recommend.
Coming soon from Big Finish Productions. Doctor Who, All-Consuming Fire.
How do I begin to tell you about the adventure of the all-consuming fire?
How can it be so hot in here?
A case like no other began like no other.
This is the Orient Express!
Observe the crest.
Crest? Oh!
Indeed. Our services are about to be retained by none other than the Pope.
The mystery of the missing library books? It seems absurd.
They are no ordinary books, Watson, and the Library of St. John the Beheaded is no ordinary library.
The intricate mystery stretched beyond those icy peaks. In the weeks to come, it would lead to Bombay.
Aha! Dr. Livingston, I presume.
Doctor, I presume.
What do you think of India, then?
Earth in the 19th century is the most alien place I've ever seen.
I've always had a soft spot for it. It showcases humanity at its best and at its worst.
But even distant Bombay was no more than a stone's throw by comparison to our ultimate destination.
It's all starting to fall into place, isn't it?
The desolate, nightmarish world of Riley.
Welcome to Riley. Sorry it's a bit
of a dump.
Naturally, some details are altered, but never to make them more strange. Quite the reverse.
Roast them to ashes. Leave nothing but dust.
Roast us to ashes?
Move!
Watson, the game is afoot.
Big Finish. We love stories.
My name's Sylvester McCoy, the Rabbi from another planet! Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you are notified when new videos drop.